What happens when a professional tennis player loses a match, and strangers decide that her family should pay the price? That is the disturbing reality German tennis player Eva Lys says she has faced after her latest Cincinnati Open setback. The 24-year-old has already endured a difficult 2026 season, battling injuries, disappointing results, and the emotional pressure that comes with competing at the highest level. But after her Cincinnati Open campaign ended, the criticism went far beyond tennis. Lys revealed that she received deeply disturbing messages on social media, including hateful abuse aimed not only at her, but also at her parents. And her response has reignited a much bigger conversation about online abuse, social media culture, and the growing problem of fans crossing the line after sporting defeats. Eva Lys' difficult 2026 season. Eva Lys entered the 2026 season hoping to build on the momentum of previous years. But the road has been anything but smooth. Injuries have disrupted her schedule, while inconsistent results have made it difficult for the German to find a sustained run of form. Her North American hardcourt swing began with a particularly emotional experience at the Canadian Open in Toronto. Lys returned to competition after an injury forced her to withdraw from the Prague Open. At the Canadian Open, she faced Panna Udvardy in the opening round. The match became increasingly difficult for Lys. She eventually retired while trailing 2-6, 7-6, and 0-2. The emotional scenes were difficult to watch. Lys was visibly upset on the bench, broke down in tears and, in frustration, threw her racket. For any professional athlete, moments like these can be incredibly difficult. They are competing under enormous physical and mental pressure, while knowing that millions of people may be watching. For Lys, however, the Canadian Open disappointment was only part of the story. She then headed towards Cincinnati hoping to turn things around. Cincinnati Open brings another setback. At the Cincinnati Open, Lys initially had to fight her way through qualifying. She lost to Anna Blinkova in the second round of qualifying. But her tournament was not over. Lys entered the main draw as a lucky loser. Her first-round opponent was former Grand Slam champion Sofia Kenin, and Lys started the match brilliantly. She dominated the opening set, taking it 6-1. For a player searching for confidence, it looked like the perfect beginning. But tennis can change in an instant. Kenin fought back strongly. She took the second set 6-3 and then completed the comeback by winning the deciding set 6-3. For Lys, another opportunity had slipped away, but the reaction afterward became much more troubling than the result itself. The online abuse. Following her Cincinnati Open exit, Lys shared a screenshot of messages she had received online. The messages reportedly contained severe personal abuse, with some of the attacks directed toward her parents. Instead of simply criticizing her performance, anonymous users crossed a line that should never be crossed in sport. Lys responded with a pointed message on Instagram. "Men will do anything but go to therapy." Her post immediately highlighted the issue. Losing a tennis match is part of professional sport. Players win, players lose. Some days they play brilliantly, other days nothing seems to work. But none of that gives spectators the right to threaten, harass, or target an athlete's family. And this is not the first time Lys has spoken publicly about online abuse. Lys has faced this before. Earlier this year, Lys discussed the problem during a conversation with Ajla Tomljanovic for Tennis Channel. She explained that after an early Australian Open defeat,